Good morning guys, how you guys doing today? It's Jay Lee. I'm bringing you guys a new video. Today I'm bringing you guys a review of the bad Juju. Now the bad Juju is kind of weird or how popular it is. Either you really love this weapon and you use it every single time, or you never use this weapon and you just leave it on the ball. But before I get into how good the weapon performs, let's talk about how the weapon looks. I really like the default look of the weapon, the dark purple with the skull in the front. Honestly, the weapon is cool even without ornament. But the first ornament is Dragon's Bane. Now, I really like this ornament. It kind of reminds me of the young Ahankara gloves for the hunter with the bones on top of the weapon. Also, the skull is a lot bigger. But what I like the most is the way that the skull is located on the front. It kind of looks like you're shooting out of the skull. From the mouth, and honestly that looks pretty cool. The second ornament is To Doom. This is white and red. It kind of reminds me of the White Witch ornament for the Red Death. The skull is a lot smaller. This kind of reminds me of the way the weapon looks without ornament. It's just like the white and red version of that. But whatever look you prefer, honestly I think it's pretty cool because this weapon kind of looks a lot different from any other weapon. But let's move on to how good the weapon actually performs. Now on PvE, I gotta say that this gun is like the king of PvE. It's probably what you want the most on PvE. I know that a lot of people take this as the best weapon by far, and I see why, honestly. So one, the weapon reloads itself. Two, after every single kill, the weapon does more damage. And three, on top of that, it gives you super energy. So these three things put together to me makes the weapon the best weapon on PvE. I do like the Cello Super Soul better over this one just because it has arc damage. But besides that, honestly, I feel that this weapon is overall the best weapon on PvE. Now moving on to PvP, that changes a bit. Honestly, I feel that the kick that the weapon has is a lot more noticeable when you're trying to shoot someone in the Crucible than when you're trying to use it on PvE. The stability is not the best, and the impact also is not the best. The rate of fire is not as fast as the Grasp of Malik, but when you're used to the kick of the weapon, I feel like this weapon actually is not as bad. But on top of that, the thing that makes me really want to use this weapon on PvP is how fast you get your super. I feel that when you're having not the greatest match of all, you might get your super maybe once or twice more than you would usually get. But if you're having a really good game, you can probably get your super like around 3 to 4 times more than what other people can get it. And I feel that is the reason why you would use the weapon on PvP. But even with all of that, I feel like this weapon is a PvE weapon mainly, just because, like I said again, the kick and the range and a little bit of the impact is not the best fit for the Crucible. But anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, please leave a like, and if you guys can subscribe to the channel, that means a lot to me. I hope you guys have a great day. Take care guys, peace.
again.